those that are called to like vocationally work in the church, or those called to vocationally do other things, but we're all called to, spread the gospel to make Christ known. Um, so yeah, it's just I feel like those are human things where we're comparing things, and God doesn't do that. He doesn't have favorites. Even when we say the toughest soldier, what does that mean? You know, we talk about David a lot. Even the world uses, David and Goliath as a point of reference, or term talking about underdogs. Like, it's an underdog story, right? David was the smallest. He was the runt. In the battle of David and Goliath, he is the unseasoned soldier versus a trained veteran who is literally a giant, right? That's I would assume Goliath had some type of weaponry, whether it's sword, axes, whatever. David pulls up with a slingshot with some rocks. You feel me? Like, what are we talking about? He didn't even use the armor that was given to him because he was like, yeah, yeah, this ain't me. You know, um, even when David was chosen, when I believe it was Samuel went to Jesse, I believe that's David's father's name. Even when he went there to anoint the next king, Jesse, David's father, brought out all his sons, but the older ones. He didn't bring David out. It wasn't until Samuel was like, "It's none of these. Like, don't you have another son?" He was like, "I know you're not talking about David. Like, little David, the youngest, is in the back, like tending the sheep. He's about to be king. Like, what?" So yes, like God's ways are way above our ways. His thoughts are way above our thoughts. Right. And it's like that on purpose so that he can get the glory. Um it says in 1 Corinthians 25-31 says, "For the foolishness of God is wiser than men, and the weakness of God stronger than men. For consider your calling, brothers. Not many of you were wise according to worldly standards. Not many were powerful. Not many were of noble birth. But God chose what is foolish in the world to shame the wise. God chose what is weak in the world to shame the strong. God chose what is low and despised in the world, even things that are not, to bring nothing things that are, so that no human being might boast in the presence of God. And because of him, you are in Christ Jesus, who became to us wisdom from God, righteousness and sanctification and redemption, so that as it is written, let the one who boasts, boast in the Lord." So yeah, don't compare your gifts to another. Don't compare your calling to another. It's all for his kingdom. It's all for his glory. And boast in the Lord.